Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Cloudy day out there, on my way home from work, and wanted to ask everybody a question. How many of you are keeping up with MWC, Mobile World Congress? How many of you kind of just glance over and see what's going on, watch a few YouTube videos, and, just maybe intrigued a little bit? How many of you just don't care? I don't know. I check out a few videos here and there on devices that I'm targeting. I'm really interested in bringing in that Nokia 3310. That sounds like a pretty cool little device from the past. A blast from the past coming back. Yeah, I don't know. I have one laying around somewhere. I just can't find it. But that's an interesting little device to bring back, just to have as a backup, emergency device, glove box device. But yeah, still has that little snake game in there. Checking out the LG G6. I've already talked about that device. It's a device I'm targeting. I was targeting the Moto G5 Plus. I don't know. At a reasonable price point, I may probably still bring that in, but I was hoping for a 5.5 inch device. It's only going to be 5.2. I know some of you are saying, well, yeah, but it's got the killer specs going on. It's got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 625. It's supposed to have the Samsung Galaxy S7 cameras on board, a metal device, fingerprint sensor. A lot of goodies on this device, especially between the $200 to $300 price point, right in there somewhere. The Plus. But for me, when you say Plus, I'm still thinking 5.5 inch. That's something I'm going to have to get over. If I'm going to bring it in. If I do bring it in, I'll probably hang on to it for a while and probably sell it down the road. Unless there's something else going on that device that it's just really going to shock me. The Sony Xperia XA1 and XA1 Ultra, second generation of the Sony Xperia XA Ultra. I recently had one and sold it. But yeah, it's going to be called the XA1. It's going to be a 6-inch device. It's going to have a little more going on than the regular XA Ultra. Remember, we're talking about XA1. I'd be looking at the 6-inch device, but it's still going to have a 2700 milliamp battery. Why can't they at least put if they're going to keep it under 3000, at least 2900 milliamps? Why 27? That was the weakest part of that device to me. Yeah, I mean, there was a couple little other areas, but every device has their areas that, whatever. But overall, then, that device was just a phenomenal device when it came to cameras, speaker, media experience on the edge-to-edge display. I mean, there was so much going on with that device that the main weakness was that 2700, and they still want to stick the same 2700 milliamp battery in the second generation Sony Xperia XA1 Ultra. I don't understand that. The Sony Xperia XZ Premium, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 4K display. Can't remember the battery size, but it will be over 3000 milliamps. I think it's like a 3200. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, 4K HDR. Man, that's going to be a beautiful display. It's going to look basically like most Sony devices do. It's going to be a 5.5 inch device. But running the latest chipset at 4K, bam! Yeah, I'm sure that this device is going to be beautiful. It's going to be awesome to hold in hand and look at a 4K display like that. As long as you can get the content to view on it at 4K, right? But I'm sure that it's going to be a costly device. I'm hoping, and this is like a wish list request, that it stays between $700 and $800, but I'm thinking it's going to be like a $1,000 device. Seriously. But it's an interesting device, something that I would love to put these hands on. So, Moto G5 Plus, maybe. I know it's going to be a wonderful device at the price point that it's going to be at. Just wish it was bigger. The Xperia XA1 Ultra, I don't know. May look into it. Sony Xperia XZ Premium. intriguing. LG G6, yes, very intriguing. That is one of my main targets. Outside of that, that's kind of where I'm at. So you let me know what you're targeting, what you're not targeting. Do you care? Again, do these gatherings like Mobile World Congress, do they enthuse you? Do they not? You know, the thing is, there's so many rumors and leaks with all these devices, and they got a lot more going on as far as devices at Mobile World Congress, MWC. There's so much more going on there. But by the time these conventions, conferences, whatever you want to call them, start, I mean, really what we're looking for now is just price points and release dates. Rumors and leaks, there's so many of them that we already know basically what we're getting. I mean, the Samsung Galaxy S8, there's a lot going on out there with rumors and leaks that, yeah, we already know. We just want to know price points and release dates at this point. Do you remember when there was very little to go on when it came to devices? Very little. And it was just like, wow, I can't wait to really see it. The first video pop up on YouTube that has this or that device that I'm really interested in. Now it's not, you know, yeah, you check out some hands-on and you just see what they do and go over the specs, but we pretty much know specs now, aesthetics and all of that. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're already releasing the OnePlus 5 information because we're getting pretty close to finding out, because of rumors and leaks, that it's not going to be a 4 because it's a bad luck number in China. So the OnePlus 5 is supposed to have like 8 gigs of RAM, a huge battery. It's supposed to be 5.5, 2K display. It's supposed to be waterproof, IP68. You know, so we're already hearing things like this. So by the time the device comes, I mean, we're going to start seeing pictures, and we're going to know what we're getting. There's not going to be no secret to it. There's not going to be that element of surprise. That's the 2 words I'm looking for. That element of surprise is just gone. Bam, gone. You know what I'm saying? What happened to that? I've fallen victim to, looking at these pics and hearing information because, well, I review devices, so I have fallen victim and got sucked into that whole political part when it comes to looking at all this information. But man, I remember right when I was getting into becoming a YouTube reviewer, and again, that all accidentally happened, how much more intriguing it was to just finally reach that day where you saw everything come out because you had little to go on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Let me know what you think. Is a lot of this just really overblown? You know, have they just, and it's just not that intriguing? Or are you like, wow, yeah, I'm just waiting for the moment to see what's going on at MWC? I don't know. You just waiting for your favorite YouTuber to get the device so they can review it? Anyway, I'm out. Peace. God bless. Have a great day. This is my Project 13. You are my Project 13. Till my next video. I'm out.